a very warm welcome to you from wherever in the world you're watching to this, a special edition of Dealstream, the show where we introduce you to some of the sharpest, most exciting startups. And we're moving into yet another sector, specifically hydro turbines now. MACLEC in India is the startup. They're specialists in mechanical engineering and hydrokinetics, and their co-founder is up next on Dealstream.
Namaskar. We all know that energy can come from wind and sun, but there is plentiful renewable resources covering more than 75% area of the planet that you might not have thought about. Our waters. The velocity of streams such as rivers, canals, tides carries plenty of energy that can be harnessed and converted into electricity to power our homes, buildings and cities. The energy available in these running water streams called the hydrokinetic energy and having more than 3000 gigawatt global potential. There are more than 1 billion people living in the dark due to lack of any efficient and cost-economically viable electricity generation technology. In its last 7 years long continuous research and hundreds of field trials, MACLEC invented one of the most cost-effective and environmentally sustainable hydrokinetic energy technology called SHK turbines. The SHK turbines is the simplest, scalable, floating hydrokinetic modules which can be installed in any kind of running water having at least 0.5 meter per second velocity and just 0.4 meter water depth. With lowest capital cost and operational cost, SHK turbines are the most affordable, modular, simplest, yet robust, decentralized hydropower system which is easy to fabricate, transport, assemble and install with a negligible structure. Apart from energy generation, SHK turbines enhance dissolved oxygen level, thereby reduce water pollution and promote aquatic life, also self-rejuvenate the water bodies. MACLEC estimated that along the natural rivers in irrigation canals only, there is enough electricity in the form of running waters to meet significant portion of world's power demand. MACLEC is also committed to enlighten those 1 billion people who are still living in the dark. And for that, MACLEC need your continuous support and encouragement to bring next revolution in the renewable energy field worldwide. Thank you.
And Narayan joins us on Dealstream now. Thank you for being with us, Narayan. How's it going?
It's fine, dear. How are you?
Yeah, we're doing good. I've got Helen alongside me. We're both really interested to learn some more. I'll start things off. Just give me a sense of who your customers are, Narayan.
Yeah, so actually our customers are almost all the people who are living at least a 10-kilometer periphery of any running water body. Whether it is canal, river, natural stream, artificial stream, tidal stream, even in wastewater drains, these are our direct customers. And beyond that, our technology is best suited to all those existing hydro-powered generators who are actually having the upstream and downstream canals. Because in all hydro projects, there is upstream canals and also after generating power, they used to discharge the water in the downstreams. So this turbine has ability to install directly at the downstreams. So, and third best point of this technology is it is completely scalable. So it can be used either for the individual farmers to generate few kilowatts like 500 watt, 1 kilowatt, 5 kilowatts, and even the larger customers like the industries who are closely situated to nearby any irrigation canal network or any river network. And also this can be connected to the grid so that power can be transmitted up to thousands of kilometers using grid exchange methodology. So anybody can be our customer.
That's great. Can you maybe talk about what the advantages and disadvantages of hydrokinetic energy are over solar and wind, and what would be the main advantage that would make a customer choose hydrokinetic over solar and wind?
Definitely. So it's a very good question. So the point of if you compare between solar and wind to hydrokinetics, let me tell you, there is no comparison because all three fields are completely distinguished to one another. But in terms of advantages, hydrokinetics is one of the most advantageous because it doesn't require any kind of storage, energy storage, to make 24/7 power availability. Whether in case of solar, it is available only in daytime, If you require 24/7 power generation, you need to add on battery banks in case of solar. So it's become costlier. In the case of winds, it is completely unpredictable. And maximum wind energy available only in the night times, like after 7:30 in the night to till around 4 or 5 p.m. 5 a.m. in the morning. But in case of hydrokinetics, till the time your water is running, you are capable to generate power. And as far as our technology is concerned, our hydrokinetic turbine is completely different than existing hydrokinetic turbine because it doesn't require to submerge completely. Even in partial submerged state, it can generate power with maximum efficiency at lowest cost. That's the main advantage of our technology.
Narayan, a couple of quick-fire questions to finish off. We had a question from Paul who's messaged in. He said, is your module friendly to marine life? And I think you touched on that in the video, but perhaps you could just explain a little bit more there.
Absolutely nice question. I would love to answer this question because ultimately it needs to be environment sustainable if you generate power from hydro. And yes, our turbine is completely environment friendly and absolutely fitted perfectly conditions in front of environment protection because it doesn't have any kind of, you can say, the swept area. If you go for the swept area, like if there's a wind turbine, they always have a swept area like this. So whatever comes, it used to cut from this. But in case of our turbine, there is no swept area. Whatever comes, it go like from the beneath. So whatever comes, there will be no at all impact to any wildlife, any aquatic life, nothing.
Great. So my last question would be around the maintenance of the turbine. Being in a waterway, it might be subject to some extreme conditions and wear and tear. So what kinds of maintenance are required? Or is there anything costly or specialized parts, that would be difficult to replace, etc.?
Yeah. So as far as the maintenance is concerned, let me tell you very clearly, our turbines is highly designed specifically for all those kind of water streams who are having even silt, any kind of floating garbage, any kind of, salty water. There is no impact on our turbine because its RPM is very low. One thing. Second thing, every single part of turbine which is, having a potential of breakage are completely customized and completely, removable from each other. So in any time, if anything's damaged, you can remove that particular part. So in that case, entire turbine rotor is segmented, floaters are segmented, generator, gearbox, and water sensitive elements are actually fitted above the water level. So in any case, whatever comes, it does not impact at all to the generators and gearbox which is situated above the water. And also we have developed a specific IoT based device which is installed above in the upstream of the canal. So the moment when the velocity or any kind of adverse impact occurs, it can directly give the complete real-time information to the turbine system and it adjusts accordingly. So we have taken care of all the type of things and it works accordingly.
Narayan, we're going to have to leave it there, but it's really fascinating to speak to you. I know that you're looking to expand into Europe as well, so very good luck with the fundraising, good luck with everything moving forward, and thank you for being part of Dealstream.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.